Before the dawn of time, the Big Bang, and the origin of matter, all that existed was a god called Tenryetni. In the absence of all, the only way we could ever contemplate what form Tenryetni took was that she was zero, yet she was all there was, so nothing was everything. I can't say one day, as that thought is meaningless. Yet I can say long ago and far away, Tenryetni pulsed. Archaeonuclear astrophysicists might liken it to a blink, a singularity beyond any thought there may ever be. Yet the outcome was to make history, even before the existence of time, because that blink produced an energy, a concept. Nothing was no longer everything. Tenryetni's creation was the first gift, the most precious gift. Tenryetni called her gift Dorothy. In retelling my dream, I find it hard to describe Dorothy, other than to let you know she was eventually to become known as Dot. Tenryetni was happy. She played with Dot and grew to love her. Yet Tenryetni was careful to never let Dot out of her sight. Should Dot ever be taken away, Tenryetni would be all alone, and all there would be zero. Then, or perhaps before, with much wonder and curiosity, Tenryetni blinked again, and was overjoyed to create another gift, another Dot. For either the longest time or perhaps no time at all, Tenryetni played with her dots. She played and laughed and smiled with joy. Tenryetni would contemplate Dot, then contemplate the other Dot. She would imagine the journey from one to the other. This travel gave her such immense joy, and ultimately power, as she played Dot to Dot. Tenryetni would contemplate both dots and take one away. Then she would give back the Dot taken away. Who could not possibly find this game fun? Sometimes she would see two dots. Then, as if by magic, she would place one dot to her left and one dot to her right to contemplate one dot at a time. Then bring them together to contemplate two dots once again. So from her two dots, Tenryetni played and played and played and played. She would add one dot to another to reveal two dots. Then she would subtract one dot from the other to see one dot again. Sometimes she would open her eyes to see two dots once. And sometimes she would open her eyes to see one dot twice. And yet again, she would also separate her two dots, so one dot would be to her left and the other to her right. Her concept of 1, 2 would become the concept of 2 ones. Apparently, eons later, Tenryetni's games were revealed via the meditations of archaeolo-astro-quantum mystics and translated into what is now known to be addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Yet you and I know the very first game Tenryetni played was dot to dot. And so, like the archaeolo-nuclear astro-quantum mystics and physicists before them, etymologists uncovered the meaning of the name Dorothy or Dot, and to this day it remains gift of God.